the 29th of May 1987.
Ma'am, no phone, please.
I'm stuck on.
Sorry,
I'm live streaming this call.
No, ma'am, I need to take
The phone is stuck to my hand. It's stuck to my hand with security.
Security, please, officer. Let's be upstanding.
The reason I'm doing this is because
Look, I understand. You've got a cause, I understand that, but we are here for a call.
I know we're here for a court, but the trouble is that the court, the law, British law, is finding that we need to be maintaining business as usual as a priority over and above trying to get the government to take climate change and biodiversity loss seriously. And that's morally wrong. It's not your fault.
Can we just phone to phone?
No, come on, you got because look, that is basically a graph with all the government. It's got all the international government agreements, and you can see that the emissions, the parts per million of CO2 are going up even steeper since they started making international agreements about it. So government action is doing absolutely less than zero at the moment. That is world newspaper coverage of climate change and global warming. And that one shows all the Extinction Rebellion actions, and you can see that every time we have an Extinction Rebellion action, coverage goes up massively, apart from massive drop with COVID-19. So these actions are making a difference, and further evidence that they're making a difference is that... Sorry, I'm glued on, this is a bit awkward. The number of jurisdictions with climate emergency declarations, and that was only a thing after the first April rebellion, when UK Parliament on the 1st of May, shortly after the first rebellion, declared a climate emergency, the Parliament, that was not the government. Since then there have been hundreds and hundreds more, and this graph dates back a little while, there were about 1,000, I think there were a total of 1,600 at that point, that was a couple of months ago.
Ella died in 2013. The coroner last year said that air pollution was a contributing factor to her death. Last week, the government refused to lower the air pollution levels in this country, which are already 2.5 times the World Health Organization's limits. Our government is committing social murder, and the courtrooms here are allowing that to happen. So those of you that are tuning in, I'm sorry, my signal is really patchy. I think I might have put glue over my microphone. Please do have a look at XR Froome. XR Froome are currently live streaming as well. So we are here in City Magistrates. I'm live streaming on XR Educators.
So we are having an impact, and that is why we're doing actions like this. It's because they actually make a difference, and because we don't have a choice. There seems to be no other way in view of the legal system, and I know it's not individual courts and people in them at all, it's the legal system dictating at the moment by finding lots of people guilty for protesting. They are basically supporting business as usual rather than people's right to protest, to try and get the government to take climate change and biodiversity loss seriously.
No, this one's definitely stuck. Yeah, I'm not even going to pull it up because it's it hurts.
No. I wouldn't encourage
the
you.
things that we have to do, right?
I know, it's a bit silly, isn't it? I sometimes feel that if you're kind of sitting in the road getting arrested, it feels really silly, to be honest. But when you look at the coverage it gets, it actually does make a difference. You know, something just kind of like if you think about what the IPCC report says, that's the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
If you can hear it, please go to XR Froome.
It basically says that we need really, really extreme change on an unprecedented scale. And I think if that was happening, anybody just walking down the street would notice it in the way that they notice the COVID restrictions, for example. And for context, I've said this earlier on as well, the World Economic Forum rated climate change overall as a bigger threat than future pandemics and world wars as well. And yet, I don't see any big action to do anything about it on the scale that we've had for either COVID-19 or, for example, there was in World War II. So that's the scale of change that we're being told we need. And it's clear to anybody looking around them that regarding climate change, that is not happening.
Just arrived now, so we may just switch off our phones. If you switch your phone.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Come on.